What's good, YouTube? Swiftly here, back with another NBA 2K25 video, and in today's video I have another episode of Rare Builds for you guys. As you can see on your screen, today's episode we are creating a back-to-basket guard. Yes, we do have a back-to-basket guard that is a part of the back-to-basket family. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this build. Now, obviously, if you're a guard, you're going to be making this at the point guard or shooting guard position, but unfortunately, you have to make this at the shooting guard position because the PG only goes up to 6'7" in height. And even if you go max wingspan, you just won't have high enough attributes to get the back-to-basket name. So in order to make this build, you have to go shooting guard because that is the only way for you to get a high enough post control for the back-to-basket name. So you can't make this build at point guard. You have to make it at a shooting guard. You got to go 6'8" on the height. Because again, you need the attributes needed to reach that level. And then I'm also going 235 on the weight. You don't really have to go 235. You can go lower than that just until you get the strength needed. But me personally, I just maxed out the strength just because we're not going to have super high speed anyway. So it doesn't really matter if I'm capping my speed at 85 and 80 because we're not going to have 85 or 80 agility, so it doesn't really matter to me too much. And then same thing with the shooting. Doesn't really matter that I'm capping the shooting out with the 7'4" wingspan just because we're not going to have super high levels of shooting on this build either, so it doesn't matter that we're capping it at 86, 78. You know what I mean? Now obviously when you get your cap breakers, you can raise these things up, but just for the sake of the build, this is just what I'm going with. 6'8", 235, 7'4" on the wingspan. Like I said, you could play around with this, but you do need to be 6'8", and you do need to put your weight up a little bit if you want to make this build and have that name back to basket. With that being said, enough yapping. Let's get into these attributes. Okay, so for the finishing, we're going with a 96 on the close shot. For the layup, we're going with just a 64 on the layup. Driving dunk, we're going 84 on the driving dunk. Standing dunk, we're going all the way up to a 95. And then for the post control, actually, we're also going to have a 70 vertical on that, just to put that up. And then finally for the post control, we're going all the way up to 96 on the post control. And you see you're going to have gold unpluckable. With that post control, you're going to have Hall of Fame hook specialist as well as post up poet. We're also going to have a 92 strength. I just want to jump up there really quickly and just show the 92 strength that we're going to have, which is going to get us, bronze box out bees, brick wall, gold post powerhouse or whatever. And then also when you go up to that post control, you see just how deadly you're going to be in the post. Like obviously, you're going to be deadly in the post. You have a 96 post control, and you're a back-to-basket guard, as you should be deadly in the post. For the midi, we're going with a 71, just so that we can get that silver post fade phenom at 71. We're also going to have bronze set shot specialist, and then do keep in mind again 86 mid range. So if you want to throw that cap break on that to raise that mid range up some and get like dead eye and shifty shooter, you can do that. +5 will put you at a 76, which will be enough to unlock bronze deadeye and bronze shifty shooter if you do choose to do so. Moving on, the 3 ball we have is a 35. The free throw we have is a 70. Just enough to hit our free throw, especially if we know our animation. Then moving on to the playmaking, we have a 78, just so that we get versatile visionary, silver break starter, and silver diamond. We're actually going to be putting that silver break starter to use because we are going to have rebounded on this build as we are 6'8". Obviously, you want a little bit of rebounding. Ball handle, we're going with a 77. Bronze ankle assassin, bronze handles for days. And more importantly, that Hall of Fame strong handle you get with a 77 to go with that 84 driving dunk. I stopped at 77 ball handle because our post control being 96, we're going to have gold unpluckable anyway, so we don't really need to go higher than that. You can go higher, but you don't need to go higher. So I capped it at 77 just for Hall of Fame strong handle, and then we have that 75 speed with ball for silver lightning launch. And then do keep in mind that with that +1, you can go up to legendary strong handle if you want, or even, Hall of Fame unpluckable. You have your options as well. And then when it comes to your post badges, you also have your options to go up to gold, Hall of Fame, or even legendary on some of these. So, do keep in mind you could have legendary rise up, gold, aerial wizard. You just have multiple things that you could go with. You got Hall of Fame float game, Hall of Fame paint prodigy. All of these can go up to legendary as well, with your +1 as well too. So do keep that in mind. You have different badges that can be in play as far as legendary badges. Moving on, we have a 72 interior defense because of our 92 strength. Perimeter, we're going all the way up to 74 to get us bronze challenger, on ball menace, and pick dodger, as well as silver immovable enforcer because of our strength. For the steal, we're going with a 60 on the steal for that bronze interceptor, and then the block, we're going with a 47. Then for the defensive rebound, we're staying 56 on the O board, but for the defensive rebound, because we are 6'8", I'm going up to an 80 defensive rebound, which is going to give us silver box out beast and silver rebound chaser. You will be able to come down in the paint because you're going to be oversized at shooting guard. You're going to be 6'8", 235 with max wingspan. You will be able to snag on this build. You know what I'm saying? You have an 80 defensive rebound, you have silver rebound chaser, and you have, a 92 strength to help with boxing out, and a 70 vertical. So you will be able to help your, bigs box out. And then finally, for the speed and agility, we have a 74 agility and a 74 on the speed, as well as that 92 strength and a 70 vertical that you see there. On ball menace, pick dodger, and then we also have slippery off ball silver, Hall of Fame strong handles, box out beast, gold brick wall, silver movable enforcer, gold post powerhouse, bronze posterizer, aerial wizard, pogo stick, and of course Hall of Fame rise up. And then of course when we create our build, you see these shades of, you see Jason Richardson up there, you see Eamon Thompson, and you also see Josh Giddey up there as well too. And then of course our build name, we have built a back to basket guard. So there you have it. This is my back to basket guard build in NBA 2K25. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K25 content, and of course more rare builds like this. I'm out, y'all. Peace.